So a few weeks ago now, I started a brand new series on the channel where I'm building townhouses for townie families in The Sims 4. And in today's episode, we're going to be finishing off the Goth family house. And I'm really excited to get this finished because it means that in the next episode, we're going to be starting a brand new house for a brand new family. So I'm going to be putting up a poll on the channel. So keep an eye out for that, where you guys are actually going to vote for the next door neighbours. And I'm really, really excited. So without any further ado, I think we should hop on in game and get this house finished off. So this is the house so far for the Goth family. The exterior is 99.9% done. It's just going to be sort of a case of adding some touches here and there. But yeah, this is the Goth family house. In the previous two episodes, we completed this and also completed the ground floor for this amazing family. So in this episode, we're going to get this house finished off. So we're going to be decorating the bedrooms. I'm possibly going to be turning this into kind of like a weird and wonderful study. And I did decorate these two bathrooms off camera just to try and save some time and things like that. So I think we're going to be starting by decorating Bella and Mortimer's bedroom that is, and I'm thinking they would likely have a really sort of grand 4-poster bed. I'm not necessarily thinking in this swatch though, although I'm not convinced this is going to have the swatch that I want. So I think this one's from Realm of Magic. I'm not really feeling that, I'm going to be honest. Now there is one from Vampires, which, do you know what? I know it's a really obvious choice, and we talked about this in the previous episode when I was doing certain sort of design choices for the ground floor, and I was saying I know this is like a really obvious choice, but this for me kind of is perfect for Bella and Mortimer and their bedroom. So I think we're probably just going to stick with this. I am. That's it. I've already decided, so I don't know why I'm trying to explain myself. We're just going to be sticking with this. I think it makes the most sense. And for lamps on the bedside table, I mean, we could kind of go weird and wonderful with this. We could go quite safe. My issue with this is that the reds don't really match, so I kind of want to avoid that. Perhaps we could give them, where is it? Oh, here. We could do that, couldn't we? I mean, it's kind of perfect. Let's not lie here. Yeah. We're going to keep the bed here because they'll have a beautiful view out of these amazing windows. Like, look at that. Oh, it's stunning. Okay, so I think we've already decided that that's what we're going to do here. And then I'm thinking of adding possibly some flowers. Now, I know I used some on the ground floor, so maybe we could steal some from here and just add these to the side, because it just sort of gives it that sort of beautiful grand feel. And then we could maybe add this alongside it as well. Okay, I'm already loving this room so far, and I thought this was going to be the room that I would find the hardest. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not finished yet, but I am really liking the vibes so far. And then for a rug, what could we use? Stop. I love this. I love this. Why do I love this? This is actually from Growing Together. My favorite swatch, and the one that I use the most is this one here. But oh, hang on a minute. Did I use that downstairs? Oh no, I didn't. No. Okay. We could go with this and introduce some like burnt oranges in here. Or we could go for the original swatch. Yes, I think we're going to do that because the red just ties in really nicely, and I think that looks amazing. So yeah, I think I'm going to add some sort of unit to the bedroom. Now I could take this. Oh yeah, they do have an ensuite, so I'm going to need to be careful where I put this, but that kind of fits, although I am sort of thinking that we could add something a little bit different perhaps. I mean, we could put that there because I'm obviously going to add like a bigger wardrobe here, so that could actually work rather well. Or we could add more of, I don't know, like I mean, I want to use that in here because I do think it fits in with the vibe, but ooh, that's nice. Let's do that, and then let's add a mirror above it as well. Like, we could definitely do something like this, and then what we could do is is that a bit much? Does that look silly? I feel like that looks a bit silly. So let's keep them over there for now. And then on top of here, I mean, we don't have to add anything, but I'm already thinking that we need to add something. I don't know why, I don't know what's wrong with me. I just feel the need to clutter. And maybe we could put some stuff on like this. You know, some little cosmetic things. I feel like Bella would have a vanity. I just feel like she definitely would, but I don't. Let's get rid of that. I don't want to. I mean, I definitely want like a wardrobe, and then we could maybe put the vanity over here or something. I feel like it just looks like there's going to be too much furniture in here. And then we've also got this. There's so many things that come in handy from base game as well, because I also talked about this in one of the previous parts. I can't remember which one, but base game has got quite dated stuff, and it really does help in builds like this. Yeah, I feel like Bella would have a vanity unit. She gives off that vibe, you know. And then also, do chairs snap to this? Oh no, they don't. Okay, that's fine. It's not a problem, like, because we can just put like a little chair next to it, you know, like this. And we're definitely going to need some curtains up there, so I might just take these and just replicate what we've done down there, because they're a safe bet, aren't they, really? And then we're gonna have to pull this forward, which is fine. So let's put the little chair there. Okay, yes. And then I'm also thinking of adding some sort of plant here, but I did find this in the last part. I was really struggling with sort of like decor pieces, but that actually fits in quite well there. We can always change it up if we want to, but I think that works. And then I'm thinking of moving all of this clutter over here instead. Okay, and then I know I always go overboard with the rugs. I know this, but it is what it is, and I don't know, I just think it works out quite well. Anyway, let's change that to a black one, because we don't want too much red, especially contrasting reds, because it's going to look a little bit off is probably the word I'd use. So let's add them there as well. And then I don't know, I mean, I feel like they would have a really big mirror, like a floor to ceiling mirror sort of thing, but then we've got that there, but I suppose we could add some artwork there instead. So what sort of mirror would they have? Because I feel like these are a bit modern, however they do fit in with the vibe of the room, so let's keep them there. And then I've just realized that I would quite like one of these just in this section here, like that. And then we can add some artwork here, and then I've got nowhere to put these, although I suppose I could put them just above here like that. I'm determined to use them in this room, but you know what? I don't think I'm going to be able to make it work. So we can always come back to that if we would like. Now, for the artwork, I struggled with this again last time, but it was just tough. It really was. It was tough. But that kind of works. But is there something a bit more suitable? If not, I think we could definitely get away with this, just like that. I don't know about this. I feel like we need a wider unit. Let's see if there's something else. I'm so indecisive with this. Like, I think that works, but it's very modern. So, maybe not. We've got that in, that's a dark brown, which we don't want. We've got that in black, which kind of matches them. Oh, in fact, hold on. Hold on. I feel like the Sims are going to have issues getting through there. But I will play test this before I do anything. We do have these tapestries. I use this downstairs actually, but I feel like the blue kind of ties in with the rug, which is quite nice. I think this is a pretty good room. I don't want to go overboard with anything, as you know, I'm saying this, but I'm just thinking there's no reason to really go too overboard with it. I'm going to move these clutter pieces though, because they're just not, I don't know, they're not cluttering. Yes. Okay, I think that might be Bella and Mortimer's room done. If we find anything else that we might want to put in here, we can add it if we would like. So I did say that I wanted this to be kind of like an office / study, but I'm going to put some weird and wonderful things in here. Perhaps Bella and Mortimer have a key for this, and Cassandra and Alexander can't come in here and are not allowed in here. And yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of up for making it a little bit weird, a little bit wonderful. So we'll sort of see how this pans out. But I would quite like the desk to be here, like facing away from the window. I think that might be kind of cool. So in terms of a desk, I mean, that one from Cats and Dogs might fit the bill, actually. And then for an office chair, we could just go, I mean, I don't think they would have anything like that, really. I think it would be very in keeping with the rest of the house. So let's just move that forward a little bit there. And then they would definitely have some sort of grand rug in here. I'm thinking this one from Get Famous, I think this is from, but it does kind of clash with the wallpaper, so maybe it needs to be a little bit more plain than that. She says as she puts that one down. What about that? This is from Werewolves, and I kind of like that it's a little bit worn, and I have used this in other areas of the house, like I've used it here but in the brown swatch. So yeah, maybe we could do that. And then I feel like there would be a fireplace in here as well, so maybe we could pinch this one from downstairs and just add it there. Although, should we try maybe a different fireplace? We could definitely try something new. Maybe something a little bit smaller would be good. I don't mind that, but let's see if there's anything else. Like this one from Base Game. No, I don't like that at all. Oh, what about the one from Paranormal? Yes, that definitely works. That definitely works. Okay, and then I know there's some artwork that I would like to steal and put above here like this, but with the red roses, which is that one there. Perfect. We need another rug in front of the fireplace because those are rules. No one can tell me any differently. But which rug? Maybe we could use the one that we haven't used in there. But it clashes with the wallpaper again, doesn't it? Should we just keep the same wallpaper in here? Oh no, I now don't know which wallpaper to use for this room. Does this one even look good? I don't know, like there's something really off about. I think it's because they look like bats. Like I don't feel like the Goth family would necessarily have bats, like bat wallpaper in here. So what should we do? No, that's not the Goth family. Ooh, what's this one from Realm of Magic? I was thinking about using that for Cassandra's room, actually. That's going to be Cassandra's bedroom. So I mean, we could use that. Oh, wow. That is amazing. I kind of like that, you know. Yes. Okay. And I have used this in the bathroom, but I think it could work well in here. It doesn't fit with the wallpaper, does it? Nope. Okay. It's fine. We can do this. We can definitely do this. I think this is probably going to be the most challenging room of the house. I don't really know why, but I've got a feeling. I've got a feeling that it is. We can work something out though. Now, in terms of what I read about them not really having electronics, but maybe we could make an exception for this office space. Maybe we could, you know. I don't really know why, but maybe they'd have like a really old computer in here. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Why am I obsessed with adding plants in this house when it's really hard to get them to look nice? Or at least I think it is. I know, again, why am I doing this? With this plant. I need to stop. I need to calm down. Right, okay. Help. Okay, what? Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Let's add that up there because the gold ties in with this. Yes. Okay. We could add that. That definitely works, doesn't it? Would we have a bookshelf in here? Likely, yes. So, which bookshelf? We've got this one from the Book Nook kit. Ooh, what if? Just stay with me a second, everybody. Stay with me. Ooh, hello? Why is that not snapping? Finally. I know the plan was to make this kind of weird, and that's just not the direction that it's gone in. So I think we're just gonna have to accept that. Just gonna have to accept that fact. Ooh, would the clock be would be here? It would be, wouldn't it? Like, let's be honest. I think it would, which means, oh, we can put that there. Sure, let's put that there instead, and then we need something for along here. But what? that's gonna be the next thing. What on earth do we put here? Come on. Ooh, that's kind of nice because I know it's, what, hold on, can we get it in gold? Ooh, what about that? I quite like that. Let's go with that. They would probably have something like this, right? So let's add that. And then, in fact, let's go to the paranormal stuff pack and see if there's any sort of decor. See, this is what I mean. Like, they'd definitely have stuff like this on there, wouldn't they? They possibly would. Oh, no, we can't size that down. Oh, no. Like, and that. Although, I'm tempted to make it... Oh, yeah, maybe something like that. Okay, well, at least we found some clutter pieces to put in there, and I think this is quite a nice space. But I feel like there needs to be something here, but there doesn't, because it doesn't. Oh, hold on! Is there like a weird statue that we can put in the corner? I don't know what statue though. Like, that's weird. I feel like. Is that supposed to be Bella Goth? Or am I just making stuff up? Like, maybe I don't know. I don't know about this, and someone please jump in, but perhaps like they just found this statue somewhere and she was like, that looks just like me, so we need to put it in the office at home. That's my story and I'm sticking with it. Okay, perfect. So we've done Bella and Mortimer's bedroom. We've done the office, which I was going to make weird and wonderful, I know, and it just didn't turn out that way. But that's okay, it's completely fine. I'm also looking at these and wondering if there's like, oh, there is a darker one. So we're gonna go with that. Cassandra's bedroom. Now, I think she would be really into purples and perhaps like astronomy and things like that. Okay, let's go with that for now and see if we can sort of zhuzh it up and make it a little bit, I don't know, more to Cassandra's style. So let's add them there like that. We need, of course, a nice big rug in here. So let's see if there's any whimsical sort of purple ones. And actually, I do think that, like, we have this from, I believe this is from, yeah, Realm of Magic, which I really like that. I think that looks fantastic. And I also believe that the new kit, not the new kit, I do apologise, the latest stuff pack, which is the Crystal Creation stuff pack, I do think that a lot of these items in here are going to come in really quite handy because they're all kind of whimsical and things like that. So perhaps we could even give her a jewellery making station, because Cassandra seems to me like the kind of sim that's really quite creative, and maybe that would be something that she's really into. She can collect crystals and make her own jewellery. So yeah, I really like that idea actually, and I love that this storyline for her has just kind of come out of nowhere, really, just based on some of the furniture pieces that we've decided to go for. So I really like that. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give her sort of like a really whimsical sort of bedroom, and I'm excited. Actually, I am really excited to. Oh no, that doesn't snap to there. I am really excited to get this room done for Cassandra. She deserves an amazing bedroom. So, ooh, yes, maybe we could add that on there for her. Maybe being the prominent word. Like, she's got space for so many things in this room, like it's not even funny at this point. She's got so much space in here, and yeah, I'm kind of daunted by the space, but also I think we could definitely make it work and make it look kind of wonderful. That's not really working for me there. Ooh, I'll tell you what, let's put that over here. That looks nice. And she still needs a lamp. Oh, and then we could like look at this rug as well. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. We could do that. Okay, let's go back to the Crystal Creations stuff pack and see if we can give her anything else from this pack in this room. We could definitely, oh, perfect. We can definitely add these in here because she collects the crystals, right? So for curtains in here as well, what curtains would she have? Oh, I was going to say maybe there's some from High School Years, but I don't think they're going to be tall enough. Let's see. That's High School Years. There we are. Okay, we do have these in this, which I think work really well, actually. And then, oh, like we could make that purple. Why is this room coming together so nicely? I'm obsessed. Okay, and then let's put that on a bit of an angle. I don't know. I'm determined to sort of make this room a little bit more whimsical and things like that. So I think where I'm going to struggle is with the decor on the walls, just like I have done with every single room in this house. That's probably been my downfall with this, but it's definitely been a learning curve. what can I say? But yeah, I think I don't know, like what artwork would she have on the walls? Oh, I'm ignoring a really obvious choice here, and it's one I've literally just been in this pack for Cassandra, because I believe that she'd be into this kind of thing. So like we could definitely, but like where would this be, you know? Would it be there? I think it definitely still needs to look like a teen room, you know. I don't want it to be too grown up, but maybe she's sort of like working out how she would like to decorate this room, you know. That's kind of my idea anyway. So what else could we add here? Let's go to High School Years, because this just came with the most stunning. Ooh, like we could add that somewhere. Like, could we put that over here maybe? Oh, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect for Cassandra Goth, I think. And then we could also, what else could we add? We could, maybe she's really into like artwork and sketching as well. I've just realized I haven't actually given her a wardrobe. Complete oversight by me, clearly, but I'm thinking this one from Horse Ranch that I didn't get to use in Bella and Mortimer's room might come in super handy here. So I think I'm going to use this. And then I think I just want to add some clutter pieces to the bookshelf here. And then I think that will be us done with Cassandra's room. And I really like it. I do. I did a couple of bits off camera because it was getting ridiculous. I was being really indecisive and just, yeah, it wasn't good. So I just decided to do some bits. Anyway. So what would we like on here? Just some like decorative pieces, you know. She's picked up some bits here and there, and that's that. And then that is Cassandra's room done. It's a little bit more mismatched and colourful than I had originally thought it was going to be, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. I do like it. I like how it turned out. However, I think I'm going to switch this out for this one here. So I just added some bits off camera to Cassandra's bedroom. Cassandra's bedroom, and this is the final result. So I'm pretty happy with this. I think that it kind of shows who Cassandra is and her hobbies and interests. So yeah, I'm also just thinking out loud here. Just bear with me while I make this slight adjustment to this room, but I was thinking of possibly adding like some layered rugs over here and just making it look a little bit more whimsical like that. Yes, I quite like it. Okay, so that's Cassandra's room done. Now we can move on to Alexander's bedroom, and this is a much nicer size. I'm definitely more comfortable with this sort of size of room, and again I think I'd quite like to give him a sort of like a blue themed room, and this wallpaper from the Crystal Creations pack is going to come in so handy. And I never thought when that pack came out, I didn't think, oh, that would be really perfect for the Goth family household that I'm currently building. So yeah, I'm really happy. So I'd quite like to give him a sort of like a blue themed room, and he's a child, so I'm excited for this because kids' rooms are probably where, I don't want to say where I shine because that sounds really big-headed, but they're probably the ones that I enjoy doing the most, and I'm excited to get this done for Alexander. So let's have a look and see and have a play around, see what we can sort of come up with here. So for a rug, what would Alexander have for a rug? I like that, but it's not really sort of giving the vibe that I want it to. So what else do we have here? Let's have a look. There's this one, but it's not, I don't know, it's not very Alexander. And then the bed as well. Where would we like the bed? Should we put the bed over here instead? That might be nice. And then we've got like the light sort of streaming through the windows here. And then in terms of curtains, I know I'm like jumping all over the shop, but when I can't figure out what I want to put down, I'll just move on to something else. So that's what I'm doing here. So for his curtains, we used these ones for Cassandra, but just in a different, did we? Yeah, no, we didn't. We used these ones, but are there any that would be more suitable for Alexander? Let's have a look. We've got green, we've got this, but oh no. No, I just don't think they're gonna work, unfortunately, which is fine. It's one of those things. Okay, right, I'm gonna go with them for now. If I decide on something else further down the line, we can change it up. Okay, right, I need to stop. I really do. Okay, so I would like the side table from high school years because it matches this bed perfectly because the bed's from high school years. So let me just grab that really quick and pop that there. And then for a rug, do you know what? I thought this was going to be the easiest room and it hasn't been so far. I'm going to be honest. It's been kind of difficult. Like, no, just no. What rug would he have? This is so hard. I honestly didn't think I was going to struggle this much. Okay, let's choose a light. I know, I'm jumping all over the place, but why is there not? I mean, there's that blue one. We could use that. Let's pop that there though. That probably makes more sense. Okay, rug. Right, we need to decide on a rug. Let's make this easy for ourselves and filter by blue, because that might help us out quite a bit. We've got this from base game. So we could do what we did in Cassandra's room and layer up some rugs. We could definitely do that. I'm very conscious not to make it too blue as well, because that's definitely not what we're after here. I definitely want this room to be in keeping with the house, but also it needs to be a bedroom for a child sim, because he is still a child and I don't want to, you know, come away from that too much. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, but what hello? Why was that so hard? Right. Put that there maybe, and then that could go there. I'm liking with the layered rugs in this house, I've noticed. I'm definitely liking the layered rugs, which, you know, it's good. It's all good. That kind of works, right? You know? Okay. Yep. This is good. This is good so far. Okay, we've got a little clock that we could add somewhere. Okay, and then for a mirror, which mirror should we give him? I like this one from, oh, I don't know why my mouse keeps doing that, by the way. It's really irritating. We've got this one from Vampires, I think this one's from. I might give him a different one, but we'll see how this works so far. Okay, and he is a child after all, so maybe some clutter would be good. So we'll add that there. Perfect. And what else would little Alexander like? What would he be into, do we think? I might make that black. Do you know what? High school years really did come with some of the best clutter. Like for kids and teens rooms. I stand by that. I really do. Again, wall pieces. Why is this so hard? I don't get it. It's just been so difficult for me. It's probably just a me thing. I can't imagine anybody else would really struggle as much as I have, but honestly, I can't even tell you. I can't even begin to explain how much, like, how difficult I've found it. Straight up, it's been tough. It's been really tough, but I was hoping that I was out of my slump, but yeah, I don't know. Right, let's go for high school years, because it's tried, tested and true and has worked thus far, especially in Cassandra's room as well. So let's give him some decorative pieces as well here. Now, with him being a child, I'm kind of more okay with him having sort of artwork like this. Whereas with Cassandra, I was very aware I didn't want it to look too, like, childish, you know? But I think with Alexander, we can take that pressure off a little bit. I don't like that mirror, I've decided. So that's gone. I'd quite like to add, maybe they would be kind of cool on here. Right, yes. I am also thinking of adding a mirror here instead so that he can just, you know, do what he needs to do. And then we could possibly put the clock above there as well. Wonderful. And then I've never used this before. I didn't even know this was really a thing, but I think that might be kind of awesome to have in here. I don't think he needs, like, we could give him that, you know, sort of like the matching set kind of thing, and then just add some more rugs, I guess, because apparently that's what we do here. No, we don't want to add any more rugs in there. Just keep me away from the rugs, please, somebody. Right, anyway, so, oh dear, what have we got? Oh no, why decorations? Let's add some stuff on here then. Books and just pieces of stuff. Help. Like that. Okay. Let's change the colour of these. So it's a bit more in keeping. Okay, perfect, perfect. Right, what else do we need in here? Let's add that rug, because why not? And then a lamp in the corner, just because we just need one. We need one in here, don't we? Let's go with yes. Right, do we need a bookcase? Does Alexander need a bookcase? I feel like he's a little bit of a bookworm, so a bookcase might be kind of a nice addition to this room. So let's shuffle that along there and pop that there. And then I'd quite like to change that to the black, actually. Okay, yep. And then he needs a little chair or something to just kick back and relax. So, I mean, my obvious choice would be this. But is that too childish? It maybe isn't. You know, I think I'm getting hung up on the fact that he's a child, and he is obviously a child, but I don't think that's too childish for Alexander, is what I'm going to go with. If you don't like it, obviously make any changes that you see fit, because obviously my taste is going to be different from yours. But yes, okay, so just the final sort of pieces to go in here. We did say that he may be interested in space, hence the wallpaper, this poster, and then these bits here. It's maybe not something that he's super interested in, but I think we should add this because I think this might be a good homage to Bella Goth's controversial disappearance, etc. So that might be kind of a nice addition. And what else would we like? I mean, I'm saying that we maybe don't need anything else. I think I'd like to add that cactus from base game. I always add it in kids' rooms and I've no idea why, really. I just really like it. And where is it? Is this one here? I think it's so sweet, and I love adding it to my kids' rooms, and I don't really know why, but it just works really well. And then I might move that there. That probably makes more sense, doesn't it? And then we can add some more artwork on here, some more decor pieces. Let's see what we've got from base game, actually, because we've got stuff like this. I might throw that on that wall. And then this as well. I love this poster. I don't know why. I've always really liked it. Reminds me of Harry Potter. That's maybe why I like it. But yes, okay. So have we got anything else that we can add on here for little Alexander Goth? That kind of works, but I don't know why. I don't know why it works, but we're gonna roll with it. Okay, and then come on, wall decor pieces. That's all I've got left now. It's just a few more posters up here, and then I can't believe I'm saying this, but we're gonna be done with this house, which is just crazy to think about, really. Yes, right. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I want to add that, so I'm going to shimmy that across. I'm going to size that down slightly. Let's put that there for a minute. I always forget we have this poster, actually. and I quite like it. Okay, I think that's Alexander's room done as well now. I can't imagine the Goths really use their back garden all that much, but I do think we should probably add just some like little bits round back here just so that they can enjoy the space if they would like to. So let's just throw some bits down and sort of see. Oh, in fact, should we add that? No, that's a bit okay, we can do that for sure. Right, let's just pop some items down just in case they want to spend some time together as a family in the garden. I can't imagine they really use the garden all that much, but it's nice for them to have a space if they would like to spend some time together here. So let's give them a barbecue, and then we need to do some landscaping here as well because this is looking a little bit bare, a little bit sad, shall we say. So I'm not going to go over the top again. I don't think that they would really use this all that much, but that's not to say that they wouldn't have a nice garden space, because I think they would. I think they would still have just a nice area, you know. And then I don't really know what to put here. I'm thinking of just like a bench or something. Like, ooh, that kind of works, doesn't it? Is that from Romantic Garden? I feel like it is. That kind of works. And perhaps we could add a plant out here or something. Maybe, oh, what about that? That works, doesn't it? Right, and then in terms of activities, I mean, I suppose we could put a swing set out here for Alexander. I don't know how much he would use it, but I think it's a nice thing to offer if he would like it. So let's do that, because otherwise it's looking really quite sad. And then I need to grab some of the bushes from Get Together that we've used down the side of the house just to tie everything in really nicely. So I mean, we can always add to this if we would like, you know, like if we think, oh, we need to add, we should have added that, like we can do that at a different time, you know, like we definitely can do that. So it's not a big deal. I'd quite like to have some bits down in the event of, you know. So let's leave a little gap there so that Alexander can get to this swing set. And would they have, now bear with me here, let me just head to Vampires and see if they would they have like a really weird kind of statue in their back garden that like their neighbors would probably look at it and go, really? Like, would they have just a random gargoyle or something? Or something like this? I feel like they would. I just feel like they would have that in the garden just completely randomly. Just I don't know why. It just kind of fits, you know. So that's what we're going with it. We're going with it. And then I need to add some like detailing to the terrain because I haven't actually done that yet with this house. So let's add this. Like I said, we can always add some more bits if we would like to. So yeah, I have not done this with this house at all. What am I doing? What am I thinking? I mean, there's not much to do, to be fair, but why does my mouse keep doing that? I'll just add some like detailing around here as well. Right. I don't want to alarm anyone, but I think we've just finished the Goth family house. I think we've just done it. Okay, time for a quick tour. So this is the outside, as you can see. No windows added here because the next house is going to be going right here next door. So this is the outside. We've just seen the garden. I don't know why I'm showing you again, but there's nothing really going on there because I don't think the Goths necessarily spend too much time in their garden. So that's been kind of an afterthought, I'm going to be completely honest. Okay. So as you walk in, we have the living room here. They of course have a piano, a nice big fireplace, there's bookcases and lots of on the wall, artwork on the wall, sorry, can't get my words out. And then we move on to the kitchen here. It's a nice big space, and probably where, if they're hosting like a dinner party or something, where they would probably spend the most time. My brain has just like gone completely frazzled now. We've got the downstairs bathroom. It literally is just a toilet and a sink, so this is technically a 2.5 bath house. And then we move on to the first floor, where we of course have Bella and Mortimer's bedroom, which I think out of all of them is possibly my favorite that we've done today. And then they have an ensuite. There's a main bathroom up here as well, and then we have the office, which I was going to make really weird and wonderful, but it just didn't transpire that way, so it is what it is. And then finally moving on to the top floor, we have the bedrooms for the kids. So we have Cassandra's bedroom here, and it was a huge space. Looking back, I probably could have given her her own bathroom in here. I think that probably would have made more sense, rather than just giving her this huge room, which we struggled decorating and filling the space of, let's be completely honest, but I think it worked out quite nicely. And she's into jewelry making and collecting crystals and things like that. She loves reading, and I think this room really does reflect that. And then we move on to Alexander's room, which took me a little bit of time to get into, I'm gonna be honest, while I was decorating this, but we eventually got there, and this is the final result. So he loves space, and he's maybe into a little bit of music. He's just trying to work out sort of what his interests are. And again, I think this room reflects Alexander quite well, really. And yeah, that is it for the Goth family house. So as I said at the beginning, moving on, we are going to be moving on to the next house, which is going to be going just here, as I stated previously. So keep looking out for a poll on my community tab, where you guys are going to be voting for which house and which family we're going to be working on next. But I really hope you're enjoying this series. I'm really having a good time with it. I promise that there won't be as much time in between episodes as there has been. As I said at the beginning, there's just been a lot going on, so I'm going to try and do the next one probably within a week or two, and then you'll have all the episodes there. But thank you so much everyone for joining me here today. Sorry for the rambles, sorry that it's maybe felt a little bit disjointed at times, but yes, I really hope you enjoyed this. You all take care, and I will see you again next time. Bye everyone.